Hello, and welcome to episode 87 of Let's Talk Immigration. These 87, 86 episodes prior have been very enjoyable for me, and I appreciate you joining me here. I am trying to retweet this to Morrison Twitter. Not logged into Morrison Twitter, so I'm not going to do that right now. Um, How did how did I fall out of that? I don't know. There's too much to keep track of out there in the world, isn't there? If you have questions, put them in comments, especially on Facebook or YouTube. Um, if you put them on Instagram or Telegram or anything else, hopefully my team will find them and share them with me, and I will answer them live. Here we go. I'm logged in, so I can retweet now. Okay, great. Um, I know the update that everybody's going to want to know is like, how is the in-bank appeal going? Okay. I'm on an email thread with the troopers, um, Jesse Bless and Charles Cuck and Aaron. And we do not have like a final draft circulating yet, but we have an outline and we are in the process of deciding who is going to do what sections. So it will be done. Okay. It's not going to be, it's sort of obvious what the issues are, and it's going to be done and it will be filed on time. As many of you all know, the deadline, it was 45 days from June 25th. So it's Friday, August 9th. So it's coming up, but we'll have it ready and it'll be great. And hopefully it'll come through. So that's the main update I think most of you are here for. Let me go ahead and jump into questions. It's summer, so let's just get this going. Okay. Okay to not okay. Okay to be not okay. Okay. Is the dream of DV 2021 ended totally? Well, this is a question that's not specific, okay? Because the majority of DV 2021 selectees, their journeys ended on October 1st, 2021. And the only journeys that continued were good luck plaintiffs, go plaintiffs, and people that were waiting on embassies that were protected under the Ray order. So for the most part, dream ended a long time ago. But if you're in this subcategory of folks that um, either our clients or part of that Ray situation or part of Chuck's clients, then it possibly could continue. It depends upon whether or not the in-bank panel of the entire Circuit Court of Appeals for the District Court of Columbia, if they are willing to reverse the 3-judge panel's June 25th merits decision. I prefer you all to just kind of accept that it's over and move on with your lives. And hopefully we can pull a rabbit out of a hat and do some magic and notify you that, like, look, we did it. Because what's happening instead right now is I'm spending a significant amount of my time answering this question that just popped up on the screen right there. Is it over yet? And I'll answer it. And then the same person that asked it sometimes will come and ask me again, like a few weeks later. This is not sustainable for me to actually work and help people immigrate to the US if I continue to have to explain the same thing over and over and over. Okay. So just trust that we know our deadline. We're going to get it done. And I appreciate your patience. Okay. Hello. Wadadala. Maybe I didn't say right. Okay. Mother says, hello, sir. If a Canadian LPR lost their green card, but files to the U.S., will Custom Border Patrol penalize the LPR or deny emissions? Canadians are 100% visa free to the U.S. and can board an airplane to the U.S. on a CDN passport. I don't think Canadians are 100% visa free to the U.S. I know situations where Canadians cannot enter the U.S. So you're basing this question on a premise that I don't even think is true. But I recommend in this situation that you actually pay for a consult with an attorney that regularly handles lost their green card. I don't know what you mean by lost it. Like physically lost it or yeah. So I handle lawsuits for unreasonable delays. That's my expertise. This situation, go find a traditional immigration attorney who handles green card reissuances and border issues like that. Because I don't know the answer, but also I don't think you're giving me enough information. Still no movement for family-based visa. That's hurtful. Baldwin is talking about family preference visa categories and how there's no movement in the visa bulletin, even though Congress said several years ago, hey, State Department, you can issue 226,000 family preference visas a year. State Department doesn't even try. Like they don't even issue that many. And then the line gets longer and longer and longer. And for some reason, there's a disconnect where the victims of this, the family preference category petitioners in the U.S., never pressure the members of Congress and the White House in such a way that it's going to change. Sometimes I think about quitting my job to start a nonprofit advocacy just for that purpose, because it's crazy that this continues. I am on a crusade to fix this. Know this. Last night, I worked with my senior attorney, Chuck Go, and we filed the opening brief of an appeal to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals in California. This appeal is of an order where we are actually challenging what is happening with that as unlawful. So know that if you're a family preference category applicant and you're not being treated fairly, I get it. I hear you. Okay, DV 2024. Will it be more interviews for Algeria? I don't know that. I don't work for the State Department. So I do not know whether or not Algeria will get more interviews. Hopefully, yes. Mother says another one. For an advance parole document that is issued but later lost, do you know if Custom Border Patrol can admit the alien on a photocopy if one is presented? I do not know. I do not know that question. I'm worried about these Canadians losing everything. Stop losing stuff. Okay. Sorry, I don't know the answer, but I'd rather say I don't know the answer than give bad information. Erlisel says, do you think the embassy consulate compute CISPA age the same way as the USCIS? Does the embassy use dates for filing to compute CISPA age? Thank you. Absolutely, the State Department does not use the same rules for CISPA as USCIS. USCIS for non-citizens located inside the U.S. that are using adjustment of status, they will use Chart B. And with the State Department, they use Chart A. I spent a couple weekends exploring litigation around this, and it's just so complicated and nuanced that I decided to abort and not move forward with that litigation. The structure for CISPA and how it works with adjustment of status and how it works for consular processing has always been a little different. Okay. So that's why the State Department is getting away with, well, the State Department enjoys being able to uh, take a more restrictive approach to CISPA. It is unfortunate, though, that Secretary Blinken does that. Okay, James says, good afternoon. Good luck, DV. Yes, James, I remember. Your DV 2021, good luck. Save DV 2021, good luck. Okay. Please save DV 2021 and 2020. Okay, I hear you. Nokia says, do you think there is a chance that wives on O3 visas will be given an EAD? It's really terrible that my wife can't work until I get my green card, which I estimate is 4 years at best. Beyond my expertise, I don't handle O3 visas, but I hear you. That does sound terrible. Okay. Arnaud is a good luck plaintiff. Sir, we trust in you. We know you and all the team are doing your best. We would continue praying for the final battle. Good news are on their way. Come in Jesus' name. Okay. Thank you for your warm thoughts and your prayers. Okay. And he said, thanks for everything. See, gratitude. It's a gratitude day. Okay. So that wraps up all the questions that I see here. And I don't have anything else to talk about, but I do have about 150 emails, 100 Telegram messages, 200 WhatsApp messages to get to. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this live early. Episode 87 is going to cut off early. Next month, as you all know, is August. I'm going to take some time off in August. So I'm not sure whether or not we're going to do this every week. Haven't decided yet. But if you don't see me for one of the Wednesdays in August, that's why. It's because I'm finally going to try to take some time off. Okay. So everybody take care. Thank you for joining episode 87.